Morning everyone. Today we are going to revise chapter air. Let us recall a little bit and then we will discuss some MCQs. Living things cannot survive without air. One can live without food and water for a few days, but it is very difficult to live without air. We cannot see or smell air, but we can feel its presence when it starts blowing. Air is present all around us. The blanket of air that surrounds the earth is called atmosphere. There is a maximum amount of nitrogen in our atmosphere, that is 78%, then oxygen, that is 21%, and carbon dioxide, that is 0.01%. Air supports life. Like oxygen, all living organisms breathe. They take in oxygen from the air. Plants breathe in oxygen through stomata present on their leaves. Most terrestrial animals breathe through lungs. Oxygen is necessary for the breakdown of food to get energy. The process of breakdown of food into carbon dioxide and water to release energy is respiration. But how do organisms that live in water and soil get oxygen? Fish breathe in oxygen dissolved in water through gills. The plants which floats on water have stomata on the upper surface of the leaf. They take in air through the stomata. The plants which are submerged in water like tape grass lack stomata. They take oxygen dissolved in water through their body surfaces. Now we will talk about the animals. Animals that live in soil like earthworm and the plant roots get oxygen for breathing from the air present between the soil particles. Earthworms normally live in soil. They come out from the soil due to heavy rainfall. Only during heavy rainfall they comes out. Why? What is the reason behind it? This happens because when it rains heavily, rainwater fills up all the spaces occupied by the air in the soil. No air is left in the soil for earthworm to breathe or to respire. So they come out of the soil. Plants like mangroves, which grow in water-lodged soil, have roots that grow out of the soil to get air. Now carbon dioxide. Plants use carbon dioxide from air for making food through the process of photosynthesis. All animals are directly or indirectly dependent upon the plants for their food. Now, the main component of our atmosphere, that is nitrogen, it is required by all plants and animals as it forms the parts of proteins in every living being. Plants cannot take nitrogen directly from the air. During natural lighting, atmospheric nitrogen combines with oxygen to form nitrogen dioxide, which further combines with water to form nitric acid. Soil changes it to nitrates and then plants absorb them. Animals and human beings get nitrogen from plants or other animals. Nitrogen is also used in making fertilizers, which are used to provide nitrogen to the plants. What are the uses of air? Air is useful to us in many ways. Its major uses are as follows. Oxygen is used by all living organisms for respiration. Oxygen is necessary for burning fuel. Compressed air is used for inflating tires of bicycles, scooters, balloons, footballs, etc. Moving air has force. This force helps yachts, parachutes and gliders to move. Moving air is used to turn the blades of windmill. A windmill is used to draw water from the tube wells, to run floor mills and to generate electricity. Wind helps in the dispersal of plant seeds. It also helps in pollination. Now, what is the role of atmosphere? Atmosphere helps in maintaining proper temperature on the earth. When sun rays fall on the earth, some of them get absorbed by the atmosphere, rest are reflected back. This trapped heat helps in prevention of earth's atmosphere from too much cooling at night. It helps in weather changes. The air present in the atmosphere gets heated by sunlight. Hot air rises up and cold air takes its place. In this way, air moves and wind blows. Presence of water vapor in air is responsible for rainfall and snowfall. Ozone layer present in upper atmosphere, that is stratosphere, absorb harmful UV rays. Those are ultraviolet rays. These rays can cause skin cancer and other problems if reached on Earth. How can we care for our environment? By reforestation and by growing more and more trees. Use of cleaner fuels like CNG, that is compressed natural gas instead of fossil fuels. Use of tall chimneys with electrostatic precipitators in factories. Use of smokeless sources of energy such as tidal energy and solar energy. Use of lead-free petrol and catalytic converters in automobiles. Let us discuss some MCQs for your test. Which of the following is very rare in Earth's atmosphere? Oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen and carbon dioxide. Obviously hydrogen. The gas that helps in breakdown of food in our body and so release energy, that is oxygen. Dash lives in soil. Crocodile, earthworm, squirrel, dog. Obviously earthworm. A windmill is used to draw water from the wells and to generate electricity and to run the flour mills. All these. The blanket of air that surrounds the earth is atmosphere. Moving air is wind. Air is a mixture of gases. All living organisms need oxygen for respiration. Name the gas which is 21% in air, that is oxygen. Which component of air is required but not taken by the plants directly from the atmosphere, that is nitrogen. Name the organ used by which fish for breathing, that is gills. Which layer of atmosphere absorb harmful UV rays? Ozone layer, that is stratosphere. In which season the amount of water vapor is greater in the atmosphere, that is rainy season. रेनी सीजन में हमें ह्यूमिडिटी लगती है. What else I need to discuss? Aquatic plants and animals use dash to respire, use dissolved oxygen. When it rains heavily, earthworm comes out of soil because no air is left in soil for them to breathe. Balance of oxygen and carbon dioxide in air is maintained by both plants and animals. The gas present in maximum amount in air is nitrogen. The air over industrial cities usually has high amount of carbon dioxide. What else? Dash is required for burning material, oxygen. Name the gas that supports burning, oxygen. Name the gases present in atmosphere, oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide. Which gas is used in burning of fuel, that is oxygen. What else? Okay, one more question I want to discuss with you. That is, Nisha observed that when she left her tightly capped bottle full of water in the open sunlight, tiny bubbles were formed all around inside the bottle. Help her to know why it happened. Like, अगर आपने बहुत टाइट करके वाटर बॉटल को टाइट करके अगर आपने ओपन सनलाइट में रख दिया तो उसके अंदर क्या करते हैं, छोटे छोटे बबल्स आ जाते हैं, छोटे छोटे पानी के बबल्स आ जाते हैं, पानी के ऊपर बबल्स आ जाते हैं. तो क्यों आ जाते हैं? व्हाट इज़ द रीज़न बिहाइंड इट? वाटर केप्ट इन द बॉटल टेक्स हीट फ्रॉम द सन से क्या करती है, वाटर जो वाटर बॉटल है वो सन से सनलाइट लेती है, हीट लेती है. एयर डिजॉल्व इन वाटर स्टार्ट एस्केपिंग इन द फॉर्म ऑफ टाइनी बबल्स ड्यू टू हीट ऑफ द सन. जब आप वाटर को बॉयल करते हैं तो आप देखते हैं जब वाटर बॉयल हो जाता है छोटे वाटर के बबल्स बन जाते हैं. क्यों? वो बबल्स इसीलिए हो जाते हैं क्योंकि एयर इज डिजॉल्व इन वाटर. It start escaping in the form of tiny bubbles, so due to the heat. Fine. This was all for today. Thank you everyone.